Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, welcome, and howdy. We got the Nioh 3 early access for you. We're ready to send some Jimmys, Timmys, Jebediahs, Daves, Francis's all back to the lobby. Goal today is going to be finishing the first region for you. We did a stream yesterday already where we went through everything that pretty much the first region has to offer. And we still have the one or the other little Kodama to find. And we're going to try to make this early build as strong as possible. Well, okay, running into these flames was definitely not what we should have been doing. That's a bit of a bummer. So, we also put a review out on YouTube, if you haven't seen it yet, about the game, that you should definitely get it. However, it is easy. He said that as he walked into flames and died. Okay, let's see here. This is where we have to go. Okay, well, let me actually head back and gather my. Thank you. And we're gonna head inwards. The region we haven't really haven't really discovered too deeply yet, and that was whatever that did to us. Hello, my friend. Oh, I am in samurai mode. I like to just be it's one jump attack and then one poke with your heavy attack, and pretty much every opponent is actually dead. Don't even need to be much sophisticated. I wonder though, I did actually learn a jump attack for, I think it's only for high stands, right? Let's do check that. It's called the water wheel. Follow up a quick attack with a series of vertical spins. No, that wasn't it. Lightning vortex. Thrust your spear outward as you spin in mid descent. Hold while in mid-air. So that would be, yeah, that one. We need to experiment a bit with this because I feel like it could be cool. Yeah. Even like stronger air attack to hurt enemies even more. These flames are gonna kill me right away. We figured that out the hard way. Double jump and then jump into him. We just jumped over that and had him. That's it. Lemon squeezy. And now the flames are gone because we killed him. Well, that's gonna make traversal through this map very easy. We will definitely have to do this again afterwards. So these kind of maps are the ones that you have to do 2 or 3 times to really get every single little loot drop. Also, chat, we get you up. Too easy, I don't like it. Well, Mike, I say the game is too easy if you do what you have to do. So if you actually play the progression, if you go through the discovery, if you interact with the open world, then the game will be easy-ish, right? Because you have all the tools at your hands to deal with the problem. Now, if you refuse to use set, things the game gives you, if you refuse to interact with the systems the game offers to you, then surprisingly or unsurprisingly, the game will not be easy. I mean, I could have just jumped like straight up to the level 36 mission and be like, I can probably kill this boss without much of an effort, right? But like, again, if you then go through the proper channels that you're supposed to go, then you'll have a power level that is obviously appropriate for what you're gonna do. Maybe even too strong. Also, good to see you there, partner. Hope you're doing well. It's kind of like a shape your own difficulty scenario where you choose how hard do you want it. If that makes sense to you. Can I kick that down, or I can only descend normally? But that would take away the lower part, so we gotta check out the lower part first. Oh my goodness. Deepest Christ. Oh no, see, lower part we can get out on this side too, and this is obviously where we have to go as well, right? Water works very well against that. Then we can jump over. Here we could go down for some site discovery. I know this is the start pretty much, exactly. That means we're gonna go back up to obviously go over the tippity top because there is possible bonus stuff, right? Hasman, good to see you there. Thank you for the Prime subscription. How you doing, partner? People just speedrun games these days and then complain. Exactly, Aussie. I mean, games are, how do I say this now? Games are made in a way, they have mechanics in a way that allow you to play and interact with games in a way, right? And you can then choose to ignore these things. You can choose to not adhere to what they want you to do, or you can choose to follow the progression they planned out for you. Now, that's obviously completely up to you, right? You're like, man, I really want to interact with these systems, or you don't. Like when you use the summon system in Elden Ring or not. And it's a choice, right? But it was intended with a summon system in mind. You can just simply choose to, well, maybe I don't want to summon. Maybe I do want to summon. Right? Game is perfect. Song, honestly, I've been enjoying it without any complaints. The only thing that I'm a bit sad about is probably the story. And that's simply because Souls games often don't have good stories. The last good Souls story, exceptional Souls story I played was Lies of P. I think we can all agree Lies of P did great. I mean, it had betrayal, it had everything. It had a cool rewriting of the Pinocchio story and that kind of stuff, right? So that is obviously something really, really cool. A Resilient Art skill. Whereas here, I know there's some time travel. I know I was supposed to be the Shogun. Yeah, there is Hattori Hanzo. I've heard that name before. But that's about it, right? That's also the extent of what the story kind of gives you for vibes. Like, you don't really identify. There's no emotional scarring, despair, sadness, whatever's, right? It's kind of like, here we are, here we ninja around, and we have just fun ninjaing around, right? Yeah, I don't need to know why I'm ninjaing around. I will ninja around regardless. Oh, I just booped that guy down. Oh boy! That's one thing I love about enemies in this game. I was totally away from that. So, like, enemies in this game, they actually cannot be averted like this, right? Even if I push him down, he'll just jump over things and come at me. That explosion hurt. Especially as we were like 2 seconds before the actual save point. Then oh my goodness. If he hit me there with this, he would have probably just taken me down. That death was beyond fun. Need to get rid of this air poking because it's like from light attack into heavy attack and then pokes the air. Can I like kill this guy before he becomes like any problem? I can just make him jump into a wall, I guess. Oh my lord. What did my character do there? I was just poking around. So we're going live in weapon form because I wasn't like looking at getting it there. How goes Nioh 3? Can't wait for tonight release, Kagami. It goes really good. Right now I'm trying to kind of dive a bit deeper into all the abilities that are being offered to you, because you have like so many things, right? So many things that are useful. For example, I was trying out the Shidori, but honestly, I didn't like the Shidori because unless you're poking someone up, it's not that good. So we're gonna have to actually put this away. I get the Shidori here. Rather go for the pole kick. Pole kick just did better. It could also just turn it off. Fine. So it's like kind of like getting used to all the things that you can do, all the things that are possible. Like, how good are they? Are they viable? We might, for example, try out the... We can do the windmill in mid stance. Here, this is, for example, one. Cool, right? And I might be useful. I just don't know when I actually unlock this. So that's kind of like a bit of a bummer. The same. Resilient Art. So we gotta check this out. Okay, we wanted to put somewhere into stamina because right now with all these stamina points, I'm gonna be able to definitely get myself some nasty armor up, like especially on the chest piece, right? The chest pieces are usually extremely heavy. And I can finally like pick up way heavier shit to still get like way more defense. So that's gonna be great down the line. I don't think I get a new weapon. My Crucible Sasamata is still the best. Hello, Mr. Honda. In this part, the enemies deal less damage than the previous two games. Yes, the enemies definitely deal less damage, Sung, and that definitely does make the game easier. However, I will say that in the previous Nioh games, like often damage felt very punishing. It literally felt like a simulator of just taking your elixir and then 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 taking your elixir. And honestly, as much as I do like a level of difficulty, if the level of difficulty really like gets down to the point where it just really feels like a simple spam of heal, unless you get good, right? I think they did it good in this game. I think it's at a fine level. So, as it should be. What did he give me? Without trivializing it, because you can still die, right? You can still suck. You can still get your ass beaten. Oh, wow. Okay, but why is this here? Oh, this is a hot spring, but it's a demonic hot spring? Okay, cool. Take it. Since I'll be playing duo with my boyfriend, can't wait to get the skill for charging the tonfa even longer and back attacking mobs. Hope it doesn't suck in damage. Honestly, all abilities do find damage. There's nothing really that is terrible. The question rather is how easy they are to weave into your play style. How easy they are to actually execute, right, as you're fighting. Because as simple as some skills are, or as strong as some skills are, so like some are just not fun to put into what you're doing, right? Some just like here, for example, the windmill. I don't just simply often need a set windmill skill. I don't often get to the situation where I use it because honestly, there's mostly like one opponent. So do I have this windmill skill? Yeah, sure. But I really don't need it that often. And as I said in my review, you can kind of beat the game just with heavy attacks, right? You don't need more. Heavy attacks are great, but they'll give you what you're looking for. He crashed. Oh. What am I discovering here? I'm pretty sure I'm onto something, but I'm not sure what I'm onto. Right? Keep defeating. I upgraded this core. We're onto something. What are we? The next Boda Vista statue. No, wait, that was a... The heck? There was a way around. Oh, I could have gone over that way. Ah. Instead of going the top way, I could have gone the lower way. Okay, things make sense. I'm a dual blade ninja enjoyer. I gotta say, spear main, also middle stance main. Like spear, middle stance main. It's not that the other stances are terrible. It's just I like my one stance. It just gives me exactly the moves I need and want for the way how I play. Right? Which brings you to a situation where why would I even bother swapping my stance if I can just get everything out of that one stance? Okay. Might sound a bit silly, but it's just really that simple. Once you get used to exactly one style, there you go. Water, water. Oh my goodness. Middle stance. As soon as I go into anything else but middle stance, my brain just stops functioning properly. And we need to kill the dude here. Okay, sir, I wanted to do the same thing to you. I feel weird about changing with Ninja Samurai because I like key bolts and don't feel like using R1 on Ninja that much. You don't have to use the R1 on Ninja. Don't feel bad about it. Like, the R1 on Ninja is wholly optional and you absolutely do not require the use of it for any Ninja gameplay. So you can just go into Ninja mode, right? And then just slice and dice away at your opponent. I mean, the advantage of the R1 is, and like you might not want to use it, but I'm just going to point it out here. So the big advantage of the R1 is that you're able to hit enemies from behind. Because that's the main idea behind the R1. Now imagine for a second you are hitting the opponent like this, and then you dash behind them, because with the ninja you do more damage from behind. So that's like the hit, zup, and then just make sure that you end up behind them, right? So that's the idea behind it. Just so you're aware. You know what? Let's do this simple, Chan. Yep. No, we're not gonna die against Fatty Mac Fat Face. I'm sorry. Not on my watch. Same here. We gotta go down to this guy because he might have something amazing. Oh, Fatal Fists. That's probably for someone who likes to fist fight, right? I can do it with normal dodge. Oh yeah, you can obviously do it with normal dodge. Like, don't get me wrong. You do not need the R1 again off the ninja. It's just a thing to have, a thing that is possible. Good morning, Damien. Greetings. But for me, right now, the ninja mode is mainly for just spamming enemies with my ninjutsu. That's what I personally use Ninja for. Oh no, not him. Yeah, great. He hit me in the fire. Oh, I hate him. I miss this game series. Once humans stay less fuck, Werewolves Meat lacked is game breaking. Ash, well, you have a demo on this one, and then you can go further, right? So step 1, enjoy the demo. Step 2, get ready for the release tonight. Then wait for Werewolves Meat to get the new map, and then enjoy the new map. Well, I wonder if the big guy, the shadow here. I'm mainly. Oh my lord! Fantastic. Let's go. Oh wait, he just hit me twice. The guy from behind. There's the second guy just shot me with his shooty pew pew. Right. That's how it can go. I'm probably gonna go for this. Yeah, probably gonna go for this. Put a blender there, absolutely headshot. And we could just try to bow shoot the guy that's behind him. Probably should, if we're honest with each other. Right, so just make sure these two disappear quickly. Then get in position. Make sure to bow shoot the guy. Because then you're just fighting one. And he obviously still does damage for days, but that's why I like to do this one here. Yeah, I'm just going to what a stinky pooper. I just hate him. I should have used the bow to kill that guy earlier. But obviously I was being stubborn. You have 37 hours in the demo. I mean, you gotta consider that the actual region 1 is going to take you 20 hours. Like, let's say you would start a complete new account, right? Then you're gonna be alone 20 hours busy with region 1, which is kind of cool in itself, right? Okay, let's try this one out here. No, I mean, that worked well. If ever I have to fight this guy now. Oh wow, this works against humans opponents really good. Chad, I did not think this would work against human opponents this well. But it does. Well, well, well. Okay, let's see. No! You had me, but I'm gonna do this. Did you forget the Rax treatment? No, sir. We played the what's it called again? We played the PDR. We tested everything in the PDR, and now we are on to a new game release. Gotta understand how this channel works, you know? We got more than one game for you on here. Okay, see, against normal opponents, I just really don't see why I should be using this ever, because it just doesn't do enough. right? But against like the human guy here, kind of perfect. Oh, well, once we're out of stamina, he just finishes up, right? You throw hands in this game. There are fist weapons, there are cestices, and you can also go in unarmed. There is even a skill that works with unarmed. There's not only a skill that works with unarmed, there's a skill that works with unarmed and unequipped. Ergo, the less equipment pieces you wear, the less, the more damage you have. So yes, does this game work with feeding enemies? Yeah, I mean you can most certainly hit him and go all the way with hitting him. I wonder if there's anything where I can increase my wind damage with.
Good on the death I owe my lord. I refuse to retreat.
Okay, whirlwind against human-like opponents. I'm gonna try that out more. There are a couple of human-like opponents, and they like humans are generally the easier opponents, but if you can cheese them, why not? Okay, handbook reverse impact. So yeah, you can fully go unarmed fighting style, and it's even like rewarded to do that. It's not a weird thing to do. I mean, it might still be a weird thing to do, but you get there. Weight bearer. Uh-huh. I assume I can like use heavier equipment with weight bearer. That could be interesting. Like if you actually can equip like the heaviest samurai armor. Move talisman. Oh boy. Killed him, Chan. See, usually these are the doors that you have to figure out that they're there. And we just yanked it off the back of his back. That was just a hidden thingy. Just there. Because why not? Gami, the wind ailment, I think it isn't new. I think wind ailment still is listed under Nioh 1 ailments. The problem is the game does not give you an explanation, so we're pretty much working with old Nioh information on this stuff.
It isn't enough. The people sustain my domain. And this shining stone sustains me. How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Okay. I want that spear, glaive thingy. Okay, let's see if we can go for the whirlwind playstyle against him. Okay, he just ignores it. Aye, range. He just ignored it, so it doesn't stagger him. Kagami, if you want to know the statuses, you can Google for Nioh ailment effects, and usually it shows you the one, and these are quite accurate still. So you got here, you got fire, you got lightning, you get earth, water, wind. Lowers target's physical attack power, weakens their ability to block attack. So technically good. Right?
I pray
So one thing I need to try out against this guy is if I can just throw him to the ground. What was it?
My retainers believe.
Problem is that human opponents are technically a joke, right? You never know if you should treat them serious or not. Oh, I can do this when I'm charged up. Interesting.
At last, a proper fight. Now I shall strike.
See, now this is the wind enhanced version of this. I mean, he's definitely going to have like a phase 2, right? Because Takeda Shingen not having a phase 2 would be kind of sad. Okay, let's do some human form bullying. Okay, waiting for phase 2. Oh no, that's it? Damn. The demo? No, sir. Not the demo. But I was expecting like a phase 2 because that wasn't really the end fight of this area, was it? Ah. That's what I'm talking about, John.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fight will continue.
Wait, that's it? Wait. It's just like, nah, you can't kill me. Nice try, brother. But like, you can't actually, like, you can't kill me.
Pursuit is unwise.
He
This is the
survived.
man known as the Tiger of Kai. Soldiers will be lying in wait. Thanks to you, I still draw breath. But this defeat will stay with me forever.
Oh, do I get him now? Wait. Is it like, do I get a new Guardian Spirit, chat? That'd be great because I've been waiting for this for such a long while now.
Those who have joined our cause. Those who dream of a peaceful world. We have shouldered inescapable hardships.
Wasn't it the, no, Kagami? The first boss you fight at the beginning, you actually get to fight again, but I won't spoil it for you if you haven't seen it.
Of what you feel and hope for may grow heavy indeed, and you may even come to blame me. Even so, I cannot halt my advance. No matter how tarnished my image becomes, the path to peace may be long and steep. But I press onward.
See, this is what I meant about the story. I have no clue what's happening here.
One step at a time.
I'm like, this is absolutely like, huh? What? Accompanied by Narikama Tanuki now, and we got a Spirit Burst. Now we have Guardian Spirit Burst Spray. You can repel enemy burst attacks with Guardian Spirit skills. Burst Break Spirit land a Guardian Spirit skill while enemies using a burst attack. Yep, this is the same thing there, right?
The Crucible's been purified, but we must remain.
Return to Hamamatsu Castle and speak with Tokugawa. Look at this. We almost got everything but one chest, so that makes me really happy. We did good, Chad, on our first discovery. I gotta say, I'm positively doing well here. See, double heavy attack, enemy just dead. But I need to experiment more with the whirlwind here, because I think this could positively be shaping the way how I wish to play in the long run. No, the explosion of the thing right next to him, because he has like an explosive barrel next to him. Brand, this is a review copy. I am glad, or I'm lucky enough to be able to show you some stuff early. I dropped a review as well in case you haven't seen it yet. But I think most people that are actually here already want to buy the game, right? So the review is kind of useless for you. We will add soon like a early build guide, kind of, where I talk about some early choices that make sense and early discoveries that you should definitely get. So things that are not really optional, things that you really, really want to have. Let's actually try something new. We're going to buff our attack. We're going to shoot out my summons, because I'm trying out 2 new summons that we actually didn't use here. So these 2 new summons are now the higher summons, and the reason I'm using them is to actually apply 2 elemental ailments to the enemy, because if you apply 2 ailments, then he gets the confusion debuff, and the confusion debuff makes him take 50% more damage, right? So you get 1 ailment, 2 ailments here. Here it says, when you stack 2 elemental status effects on a foe, here, let me show you. When you stack 2 elemental status effects on a foe, they are inflicted with confusion. Confused yokai stagger with every attack taken. When the status is applied to humans, they become severely slow to recover ki, and they usually take 50% bonus damage. So that's like really interesting, because against a boss, I could just throw these in, right? I can just do my water bubbles extremely easy. And then I can also use my skeletal archers here to just apply the fire. So I'll get the water up, I'll get the fire up, and then we're good to go. I think that's going to be good. There. Exploration is set up in a way that you want to do it. The thing about the exploration is it's not only giving you character power, it also gives you hidden bosses. I mean, you could obviously choose to not explore, be my guest, but you're literally going to miss out on boss fights then. And that's where I feel like, no, that's not optional, because the last thing I want to miss out on is potential boss fights, right? Even if they're just side bosses, they're still amazing fights that are actually really fun to do. Oh, damn. Yeah, see, like, how do I get here now? It finally shows me the whole region. See, like, now that I have it shows me the whole region, but it still hasn't showed me a way how to get here. Oh, the nuisance of this is beyond maddening. I put almost 100 hours into the demo. I'm level 112 and hopefully enough resources to give me a good start. Yeah, I mean, with 112, you're amazing off. You will definitely have to discover the other stuff, though, because there's a lot of skills hidden here that you will want to have. There's no questions asked. So I hope this gate will actually unlock when I talk to him, because we're still waiting for that potentially to happen, right? Mr. Seahawk, thank you very much for your gifted subscription. Seahawk, that's kind of you. I heard they extended the embargo today until 1 p.m. Was the boss you could play until? No. We can still show you stuff, sir. Don't worry. If you find anything of Lord Shingen, please show. So we have to find something regarding Lord Shingen. That means here, ladies and gentlemen, now we get the quest related to this. So maybe we can finally open the door. Akigami, I ended the demo with level 30. Okay. I recommend, in order to not be over leveled, unless you want to be over leveled, then level 30 is a great way to end the demo, right? Now, obviously, if you wish to be over leveled, I mean, pop off, right? There's nothing that keeps you away from being over leveled. Goodness, I love that one. I gotta figure out when we get this one, because I don't remember when I picked that one up, what I had to do to actually pick that one up, right? What I look on weapons armor, is it higher best stats or attack? So for armor, it's quite simple. You're mostly looking to have your toughness as high as possible and your weight still in the green. Those are the two things you want to. However, so weight, toughness as high as possible, the weight in green, and the defense as high as possible too. I am not really looking for things my armor does, right? So I am not looking for these kind of things. You can look out for the sets if you wish to, but honestly, it's not that important, at least not at this state of the game. So I always check, like here, latest level of armor. Does it provide me with a lot of toughness? Does it provide me with a lot of defense? Latest level of armor, toughness, defense. Here, for example, this one is more defense, right? And I'm still in the green, so this is actually really good. However, I need to get 9 strength to get this. So that one would be an amazing one. That would actually make me tankier. The greaves not, because these one are just higher. So now I just have to activate those greaves by putting my strength up, and then we're good to go. So maybe I can open this door right now. I mean, it shows me that there is something here, right? On my way to castle, I came across a dead man on a hill overlooking blah, someone through the blah, 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 right? But how are we going to get to you now? Because we know there's something from Takeda here, right? We know that we have to get behind this. But we also know there's no way to get behind this, because this bridge here is not, like, right? I cannot open the door. On the demo, I was looking at crazy. I can't find the set effects. Come closer. The set effects are in the second stat page. So you open up your equipment, and then you go here, and boom. It shows you what they do at the bottom. Okay. I got a new spear. Chat, this is a level 51 spear. Mine's a 50 spear. Even if we 900 familiarity'd up, probably not going to be there. This Cestus has the Wolf Claw Crucible skill. That's kind of cool. We got a Hunter Switchglaive with a Celestial Retribution. Empty, piercing. Oh, piercing rain. Yeah, let's get this. So this is going to be cool because I have a weaker weapon now. Okay, but we're choosing this weaker weapon for a reason, because we want to optimally get it fully upgraded now. And we can do this up here because we need to find the last 2 cup hats, right? Since what happens now? If I get this skill fully unlocked, I can use it on every single other weapon as well. So let me show you. This is now on spears. The skill is called Piercing Rain. Up, 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 up. It's really cool. Follow up a quick attack with a flurry of fierce stabs. Need to be high stats for that. It can be good, can be bad. It's not a terrible one. But I obviously want to have it because I want to have all the crucible skills for spear. We're gonna use our spear now to kill everyone. But we also at the same time need to find our last Kodamas here and how to get to the last Kodamas. I know one is in the underground. One seems to be here on the left. Ah, he's probably just on the top? It's probably on the roof, right? How do I get there? There, he's on the roof, but how do I get on the roof? Okay, how do we get on the roof of the building? Ah, the roof of the building was from the other side, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to get max familiarity without having to wait, you can use a whetstone to max it out instantly, Brando. I wasn't even aware there's a whetstone for that. What is the item called? Whetstone. Tool sharpening blades that increase the familiarity of an equipped weapon by 150. Japanese whetstones are on the finest quality. Damn. I found them. Ah. Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, thank you for telling me, because I genuinely did not pay enough attention to know that I even had something like that. Right? There we go. Learned something today. You're finding like so many items, and I have not looked at most of these items because they're just unnecessary. Trying to get on the roof of the building. Because we're trying to find our little Cuphead friend. Might be worth it to save the whetstone, though. Oh, absolutely. But at the same time, you might as well just use it if you feel like it. Okay, I have him, ladies and gentlemen. Next one is a bit trickier, though, because he's below the building. So I've seen this Kodama before. The other one. But he's below the building. Oh, wait, I can just jump down here now. Yeah, and then I have him found. Okay, ignore everything I said. Next one is not trickier, though. I just have him found. Oh, he's riffing off. Here, there we go. These two were necessary. Good. Still not go up there. Have everything here. And there's potentially... No, I got all valuables in this region. That's crazy. I'm missing... See, like in this region, I'm missing 2. But that is 1 chest and 1 behind the spirit vein. In this region, we have all 6, which is killer. However, that reminds me, we need to go back into the story mission. Yep. So after finishing a crucible... And now let me show you something intriguing. I hope it allows me to do that. Might be that we get a side mission of this. Drew, good to see you there. Hope you're doing well. So last time, the Takeda Shingen arc, like when I finished the first crucible, I went back to actually do the mission again to find all the things that you can find there. So first level up, I need to improve my strength to 9. It's important. Then we're gonna go for skills to check the versatility skill. Resilient Art. Increase damage dealt by strong attacks and martial arts by 8 while art proficiency is active. Make it difficult to fill the art gauge. Well, you know what? That would fit right into my play. We have Fatal Fists. Increase damage dealt by bare-handed attacks. Grants to the versatility status. I know we had that one before. So what we needed to check is now, if you go for it, there is the... Battle scrolls. So we get the defeat Hattori Hanzo. We did that already, but Hanzo would give us a demon spear. Oh no, we gotta go for this. Yeah. Gotta fight Hanzo. There is the... Where is it? The Fall of Edo Castle? No, a Fiery Invasion. I got all the... Oh my lord, look at this, chat. A Fiery Invasion, 8 out of 8 collectibles? So you gotta be kidding me. Damn. Oh, I'm missing the Mirage Force, though. I missed one Samurai Lock, but that's fine. Damn. First try, get everything. Damn. Okay, but we wanted to fight against Hattori Hanzo because we need to know what spear we're gonna get. You can equip a ninja weapon with Crucible skill and it will take about 50% of the familiarity if you don't use one. Kagami, you beautiful person. I will write that down because I forget about it.
Hold nothing back.
So what you're saying is that, if I equip a ninja weapon, it passively gains familiarity for gaining familiarity with my other skills. So let's try something out. I wanted to see this. So let me do something. I got a plan. Jump attack, hit him. Then art gauge is full, and then we're gonna do this here in Super Slammer. This is, by the way, how you beat human opponents. You just jump attack them. Oh, come on. He learned, chat. He beat my secret strategy of jump attacking him.
No, this is not.
Go to me.
I expected no less.
Okay, I am supposed to get now Hattori Hanzo's Demon Spear, chat. Whatever that will give me. Did the embargo lift today? No, the embargo lifts tomorrow when the game gets released. So we get the Demon Spear, chat. It's level 46. It has more backstab damage. It has life drain on mid attacks, and I do mid attacks. Key recovery speed increased as well. Okay, I might take this one over my Sasumata. The problem is that obviously my Sasumata now is, like, my main Sasumata is currently... This is a level 51 weapon, right? And Hattori Hanzo's is only a level 46 weapon. Whereas my current Sasumata is a level 50 weapon as well. Yeah. We almost have the familiarity up of this. I wonder if there is another spear, Bizantachi, you know, that Severing Spin. Got like another spear that has like an interesting ability for us, but I don't think there is. More rarity though, plus familiarity. Yeah, true that, but we have the pot sticker spear. That one we should level up, right? This is a level 51. I mean, obviously, so there's one interesting thing you can do, chat. You can go into, like, in case you didn't know this, you can go to the Eternal Rift, and if you have a weapon that you really, really like, okay? You have a weapon that you love, that you adore, that you think is, like, super cool, then you can increase the level of the weapon with your level. Come closer, let me explain. But it's, like, really expensive, so think twice about it. You can go here to the blacksmith. And at the blacksmith,
How goes your mission?
you can soul match. Soul match is making a weapon your level. So I can now take our friend to the... Where is it? Hanzo's Demon Spear. Right? And we can now level it up. All the way to 55. Now, the problem is this will cost me all my money. Right? So, yeah, not really. I haven't checked out what can you do with the... this one would just select plus value. Required Azure Soul Ores. Oh, how do you get Azure Soul Ores? What do I have to do for those? Azure Soul Ores. Have to break like really, really rare stuff down? And we could obviously just also craft high-level weapons, right?
Do come again.
Nioh has become very user-friendly. I fully agree. I feel like Nioh has become user-friendly. So, by the way, this is the high stand skill, chat. What was it? It was a... No, it was not. The... Sing Rain was... after a quick attack. It's like so easy to execute. But I always ask myself about this martial art, but why? Right? So it's not even gonna be like that good to do. Right? You can use it. Okay, we're gonna get into this area, but so I haven't found a way in there. Spirit Vein break to get in there. And wrap up our last missions that we have. Because we still have some missions that we haven't done yet, battle scroll wise. Here, the origin of the haunting caves, right? Because there might be another cool boss fight coming. That's the thing. So the missions are worth it because the missions always give you another something. Right? So the haunting caves, for example, there is some succubus demon in here. And she tried to steal our soul by using her tentacle mouth to suck it out of our face. I know, sounds like a good time. It wasn't. So what you're saying is, if I want a crucible weapon for the ninja, I will just equip any kind of crucible weapon, right? Like here, the Morning Light or the Devastation, for example, from the Tonfas, right? And then I'm just going to use my spear. And pretty much that is going to get the... Oh yeah, that brings the familiarity up of the Tonfas. And not by a lot. That's not the point, right? We're also just only going to take a bit, but since it's passive and I just have to fight with my main weapon, it kind of makes sense as it will just get up. That's a good shout. Thank you. It's like a little thing, but it's a little quality of life. Madness. Okay, I wonder what we have to count on here. Oh wait, these are immune to elemental stuff, so I could just do elemental stuff, right? All this loot here is useless, chat, because we're getting... I can do this until my mana's empty. It's actually interesting. Oh, my stamina, not my mana. Maybe 50% was too much. Surprised the I mean, like, is it too much though? Like, most people are going to focus on one playstyle. Familiarity already takes a while. Even if you're passively soaking it up while you're playing, it still takes a while to get familiarity up. So giving you the 50%, I feel like feels just good. Without like making it too simple. But it's literally just a quality of life. And it's a good quality of life. I mean, no one is going to be like, oh no, I'm getting too much familiarity. I'm so mad at the game. Ah! Right? Last time I checked, people were going to be like, cool, I can get more Crucible skills like this. That's actually pretty damn nifty. I am so happy.
Fishing's better than I thought it'd be here.
Nothing there.
Is that a bite?
You're going to always ask your question, does it add or does it subtract from the game? Right? If it adds to the game, it's always a good feature. I wonder if we get to fight the same lady again, or if they put a different boss in here. Because this is about the origins of the cave, right? Ah, Yami, you said you're not sure if it's 50%. Now I get you. You're saying. I misunderstood you there. Yeah, but let's say it is about 50%. And we could now obviously make a case study how much percent it exactly is by killing an enemy and then killing, you know, checking how much did we now get for killing that enemy, and then checking the next enemy, and then seeing and then comparing. But I guess, is that even necessary? As you say, like, either it's 50% or somewhere around 50. Oh yeah, I can't wait to just get thrown down by this one and die. Surely that wouldn't happen. Surely. We're heavily over-leveled for this side quest, but it's still in memory of the completionist character of our run. We kind of want to finish it regardless, right? I'm already going to do a completionist run. I might as well. Honestly, I didn't like this whirlwind attack before, but it's grown on me, Chad. It's grown on me. I'm so happy I gave this a second try. Who's Shirley? Your mom? I said it. I'm not taking it back. Brought this up in yourself. Also, howdy, Jimmy. Good to see you there, brother. Hope life finds you well. Okay, we're now down here. Down here is nothing unless I find a hidden wall. And as I was informed, chat, I might have missed a lot of hidden walls. Wait, so these are wind damage. So the problem is that in order to get this skill, right, that it does wind, you need to do a certain part of the story that made it able that you can get this, right? But I don't understand what I had to do for this. Right? I just know I suddenly had it, but I don't know what I did. Oh, this is a wave-based event. And I'm just mucking around here, chat. Please don't tell me that's it, though. That's it? Ah, cavernous aesthetic. Okay, so we're gonna... I absolutely demonized him, Chad. We demonized him.
Summoning yokai would turn this into a unique place for practice.
Striker, good to see you there. I remember watching D4 videos, and they're still there, and new ones coming, but we also play things in between. Okay, I'm a bit sad we didn't get like a cool yokai fight here, but I guess it is what it is. Can't always get a cool yokai fight. Quickly check something, Chan. Are you gonna watch Nintendo Direct today? No. Not because I hate Nintendo, but there's not a single game I'm interested. Right? I have my Nintendo Switch for my kids, and that's about it. There's no other reason I have a Nintendo Switch. Like, absolutely not a single one. So, yeah. That's where, like, why bother? You know? Not interested in the Duskbloods. Yeah, but Duskbloods is Switch only, so again, no. Not terribly interested. Okay, that was the mission number 1, Chad. Now we also have the Horus Floating Castle, and we have Vengeful Blade. That's a level 41. Okay, let's see. That one could be interesting because this is like the origin of the Vengeful Spirit. This has to do with the mission where we had like a really cool end boss. Do we have any weapon recommendations? Weapon recommendations come down to, like, I would check skills, okay? So, for example, I choose the spear because the spear has 2 cool things. It has the twirl, where you can slap a human enemy on the ground, and you can also go behind human enemies. Plus, we obviously learned now the windmill, and that is a really cool one that I really like. We also have to play around with the extended lunge. As you can see, ready your spear, build up your energy before leaping forward. This one is kind of nifty as well. Right? It did need to be in... No, that one works. Yep, that's pretty good. So yeah, that one worked. We have also Water Wheel Water here, but for Water Wheel Water, we need Unlock with the Martial Arts Guide. Yeah, we gotta get that one. So I would look at generally like the weapons and what kind of skills they have and what you want to use. I would also look at Crucible skills. So Brian, for example, the best Crucible skill probably right now is the Severing Spin. So you're gonna take these swords here, the double swords, and I have the Crucible skill already unlocked. No, not on the... Was it on the single sword? I think it was on the single sword. I have the Crucible skill unlocked, and you can now put this on every single weapon. And the Crucible skill would be... Did I do it on the other account? I'm not sure if I did it on the other account. Okay, like, let me just pull out a sword that has it. Oh, I was on the wrong... I'm an idiot. I was on the wrong weapons. There we go. Here, the Bizantachi, because it has this skill here. That makes life really easy. So this is the single sword, and this severing spin is now available on any weapon I choose. So I could take like a very high level sword, and then I can still do this. So now I don't play this weapon at all. I don't use this weapon at all, but regardless, you can just make it up. See, with this one, you don't even have to fight anymore. And it obviously works against masses of opponents if there are multiple ones. Oh no! Right? Oh, this time I cannot break the wall. So that's kind of like what you could do, obviously. Playing with that? No, I don't play with a sword, Drew. I play still with a spear. The sword was just there for demonstration. We do this. Here, that's my vibe right now. Alright, I'm a demon. Oh my god. Stupid. So yeah, that's what we're using there. It reminds me of the Tonfas. How far into NG Plus are you planning on going? I wasn't planning to go into NG Plus at all. However, I might decide different when we actually get to NG Plus. It depends on how much I did. It's not like enjoying the first playthrough. Like, I enjoy doing playthroughs. I don't enjoy hanging out in NG Plus, because most people don't actually hang out in NG Plus, if that makes sense. So before I actually get stuck in doing an NG Plus playthrough, I would rather do a full magic playthrough, for example. Right? Because I right now, you can see me using weapons and having fun with weapons, right? But before I then just decide, hey, let's hawk NG Plus, it's like, hey, well, what if we just now do a full magic playthrough, right? Wouldn't that be cool? The answer is yes, it would be pretty cool. The only hard part about doing that would be having to go through everything again, because obviously there's a lot of discovery in this game. And having to go through all that discovery a second time, I'm not sure how much fun it would be to do it this twice, right? It's like really good to do it once and really go into every nook and cranny. But if you now have to do it then for multiple playthroughs, like how much is that going to be fun another time? I played the other Niohs. I played Nioh 1 and I loved it to death. Great game, absolutely fantastic, brilliant. Then I played Nioh 2, and I gotta say, absolutely not brilliant, not fantastic, did not enjoy the game. I know it might sound weird, but it is what it is. So we absolutely adored the first, hated the second, and now we're back for the third, because it's just better. Each to their own. But that's how I feel. Hating Nioh 2 as well seems to be like a more universal thing than I expected it to be. So I'm happy to see I'm not the only one. You have free respecs though. Yes, obviously I could respec from this into magic, but there's a difference in respecing to magic and or playing magic from second one on, right? Okay, what are we expecting at the end of this? Funny part is that we're pretty much playing the level different orientation now, because in the first time you're in this level, you start at the bottom and you fight your way to the top. Now we start at the top and we fight our way to the bottom. Oh, sorry. Oof. That, oh, wow. I'm alive. That hurt.
Is he really better?
I almost killed us. So wait, I need to check something. Have you faced any bosses that face rolled you? No, there's absolutely been nothing that face rolled me. They're like, how do I say this now? The bosses are not easy, but they're also not hard. The thing is that you have the tools to hardcore deal with them, if that makes any sense to you. Like you have the staggers, you have your living weapon form. There's just so many things you can do that will make these fights easier, right? It's not like you're limited in really like, oh no, I can only hit the opponent. Now you can use your magic, you can use your skills like I did here with this, right? You can use your ninja skills, and you can then stagger them, then you can perma stagger them, then you can perma stagger them again. So the game is, as I said in my review, easy, but it's not less fun because of being easy, if that makes sense, right? So yes, the game is easy. Yes, the game is easier. Yes, this is not the hardest Souls game I've ever played. However, that does not make me not have fun, right? I'm still enjoying myself tremendously. Maybe the easy is helping with that, especially. I mean, I take 1 to 3 tries per boss, like once to get used to it and then just to finish them off. And you know what? That's fine. Sorry, this is not the demo. This is complete region 1. So not demo, no. Okay, now we're gonna get the fight. Against whom?
So he forges his swords with spirit stones, huh? Well, it's an unusual smithing technique. But it is worth a try.
Okay. Oh no, not one of these. This is my greatest enemy, chat. Obviously just a normal yokai as a end of region boss. The side mission. Nothing too special. NG Plus is for fans and masochists. I mean, I wouldn't even say that NG is for people that like the story, because I'm not paying attention to the story. I mean, I tried to pay attention for the story, but like it kind of stopped making sense to me at some point. So I get lost. Okay, with the Vengeful Blade, the only thing that we haven't done is Hori's Castle, and I kind of hope that Hori's Fleeting Petals is actually going to give us insight into the demon, because this area had like a ginormous yokai opponent, and I was desperately hoping that we actually get to fight that ginormous yokai opponent, right? Sadly, I don't think we're gonna get to fight it, but who knows? Maybe we will get. Yeah, Nobunaga something Fire Castle. Well, you were supposed to be the Shogun, then not Shogun, and now you're there, and then this, and then time travel and stuff. Right? Here, watch this. Watch this, chat. Watch this. Whoa! Did you see? Did you see? Demon time! Demon time! Ha! You can do this with every human opponent. Obviously have enough stamina to do it, but you get the drift. Oh no! Do you need it? Do you need this? No, you don't. But is it kind of funny when you master it and you just bully opponents with it? Yeah. Yeah. It is. You really don't need it. But it's fun. You don't need it, but it's fun. You can also do this. And then just murder him, right? Which Souls game is the hardest for you? It is either Sekiro or Bloodborne. I have beaten both of these games, but both are exceptionally hard. And no matter how good you become at them, they will still be hard, right? So I've beaten Sekiro. I've become extremely proficient. I got the Sword Saint down, Ishin Ashina. It was one of the coolest Souls fights that I've ever had. But yet, though, it wasn't easy despite, like, learning everything, right? For example, in Lies of P, I became really good at some point. I learned how to counter and everything, in Kazan too. Both, like, really cool games. But due to the tools and things it gives you, you really get to the point where you feel extremely accomplished. Now, I will say that I'm obviously a better Souls gamer than I ever was before, so maybe I would now say that actually the game ain't that hard anymore, right? Maybe if I now replay Bloodborne, I see it with different eyes because I just learned more on how to use parries, counters, and that kind of stuff. But I doubt it. The game is fucking hard. But yeah, Bloodborne and Sekiro are probably my top two when it comes down to difficulty. I don't know how you feel, chat. If you want to, like, chip in what you have struggled the most with, feel free to share. What was the one that gave you headaches over headaches over headaches over headaches? I mean, I remember vividly in Sekiro the Spear dudes that when you unlock the skill where you step on the spear to have them, like, to counter them, and, like, you feel like, now I get this under control, but you don't. You still don't. Right? They were still not making it easier. It was still an absolute painful experience, despite now having tools to take care of business. Nioh has always been a read the in-game lore kind of game. Yeah, but why can't games just tell a good story, sir? You know? Tell me. Lies of P managed to do that too. Like, I know we excuse lore in Souls games a lot. We're like, no, we're here for the gameplay. Like, right, it's fine if the story's not that good, but is it really that hard to also give us just good story? To make it, like, good to digest, good cutscenes, easy to follow? Shouldn't be, right? Oh, we get one of these. Oh, cool. Well, let's cheese him. I mean, what means cheese him? Let's add the lads to the fray. Enzo? I mean, don't get me wrong, all Souls games have hard moments, right? All Souls games have hard bosses. Some are just easier than others to deal with set bosses, obviously. Right? There are no easy Souls games. They all have their fair share of challenge. Do we have now the familiarity up all the way? Of our weapon. Crucible Sasamada, we almost have it. So how is the... How do I get it up the easiest now? Probably slapping some cheeks over here. Or slapping some cheeks over here. I mean, the goal is usually to find a teleportation point where there's a lot of enemies that you can quickly kill in a row and then just rinse and repeat. And that's how you easiest get that up. For example, you hear this horse dude. Let's see how much familiarity he gives us. You see, this horse dude gives you like only 10 familiarity. And then we have these 5 dudes. And they're probably not even going to give us 1 familiarity. See, now that one does 792. Actually, that's an easy farm here. But this is the farm you also have to do now. So I killed these guys. That's 804. But we could hope that there might be 1 or 2 more down the line here. There was this guy. We can assassinate him quickly. Okay, see, that was now a grand total of 823. This is actually, for the amount of efforts we put in, pretty nice. Bloodborne was easy because of the gun counter. Honestly, I'll say that at the point where the game was like new, where the like that Bloodborne, I was still like unfamiliar with how to dominate in Souls games. So doing pistol counters was very daring for me. Right now in this game, for example, if you do not counterattack, you're an idiot. Right? If you're not using your burst counter, you're just dumb. Times 10. Okay, one more, then we have the poking unlocked. I just wish that you could put the poking on different stances if there was an option for it. Because again, I told you I like the mid stance the most, right? I would really enjoy if I could put a certain skill also on different stance. Does that make sense to you? Dude wanted to mingle and jingle. Down. Down. Okay, we now gotta find out where did I get the wind thingy from, Chad. Okay, this is what I need to find out. Where did I get this one from? I mean, I obviously got it yesterday at some point, but yesterday's stream was like 6 hours long. So it's gonna be quite a while until I found this. There's another demon in here. Oh no! Yeah, we killed him. Good. Okay, for some reason, now it's familiarity out, chat. So I can actually go for my highest spear, the pot sticker spear. And we can go for customized martial art, and now I can use piercing rain instead of water wheel. Sadly, I can't put it here. That would have been too good. Okay, so we get twisting, resounding lunge. Ready your spear to build up your energy before leaping forward, unleashing a powerful strike. Oh wow, that's some distance, Chan. I wonder if you do this very close to the enemy, does each part of the hit? Right? So if I do this like while I'm... Oh yeah. That's nice. Cool. I wonder if we could get another Blood Edge demon. I see people saying ninja mode is super just easy mode, and I'm like, they added deflect parry to samurai mode. That's super easy mode. Yeah. New moon. Not only this. So new moon. Under skills. You get very early something called running water. Running water says keep holds by dodging. So you attack and then you dodge. Attack, dodge. Attack, dodge. And it gives you parts of the key back. And that dodge keep holds will also deplete like the zones. So you don't actually need to actively keep holds anymore, right? You can also hit, then dodge to get some back, and then parry. Which I find like very, very useful. What I wanted to do is I want to go somewhere where usually a lot of swords are. And we see if we can find another Blood Edge demon. Because we already killed one. But I want, like, if he's back already. What is the Blood Edge demon? The Blood Edge demon is like a super demon to fight. For this, you gotta kill revenants, and they will then poke you in a certain direction. But I guess I gotta find like more higher level things. How many main crucibles in the first area, Mushy? You have 2 of the big crucibles. The first one was in the demo, and the second one is at the end. So we are actually like, we are done with the first region. We could go in the second region, but sadly, I'm not allowed to show you that until tomorrow. Makes Mr. Pony Hop a little bit sad. Now the only thing I'm wondering is still how to get to this area.
So you're the ferocious fighter who took down Lord Masaka again, huh?
Wait, the horseman wasn't here before. This is different. This is not different. There are like 3 entrances to this area. It's here, it's there, and down here we can't get to it, right? Because this door is closed. So I wonder if I talk to Tokugawa Ieyasu, if that will actually unlock this area, if that is part of the next one, or what I will have to do to get this, right? And I assume if I progress the main story here right now, it would probably open up this one, and then we can see. But yeah, again, I'm not allowed to do that. Which brings us back to finding Crucible demons. But where would a lot of Crucible demons be? Probably here where a lot of people died. See red swords. I'm evil. I am evil. The one? Very much. New Moon is your embargo different? No, this is the official embargo, sir. The one where you're not allowed to go further. Now, if someone went further, already creator-wise, it might be that they just unknowingly or knowingly broke the embargo. Mr. Zombie's a level 65 player. I'm not level 65. And you died here, sir? What do you have to... What have you been doing? Why did split stuff get nerfed? It's not in the game already. It's in the game, sir. You just unlock it later. Okay. Here. I get the split stuff. You just unlock it. Oh. You don't get it right away. You just have to be a bit, you know? Exist a bit. Have a bit of fun. I mean, you're allowed to kill Takeda, New Moon. So I killed Takeda Shingen. That's what you're allowed to do. Takeda Shingen is down. It's called the Tiger Cause mission. Let me see if that was... Battle of depicting the Tiger. Battle of Slow. Fire Invasion. We might actually be able to do something more. Wait, that was the Hakoto Slope. No, we are actually able to go further. You're right. Oh, thank you. I'm allowed to do that. But for some reason, I am still in battle, as it seems. Even though I'm not in battle. The game says I'm still in battle. So, like, Paul, I obviously, like, the nerfs are always in the name of balance, right? They don't want something to be completely too crazy, too broken, too everything, which I totally feel with them, because, well, you don't want things to be too crazy, too broken, too everything. Let's talk to Mr. Takeda. Return to Hamamatsu Castle. Make your way towards Saigakage. Ah, there. Finally, we get our answer, chat. Finally, we get our answer.
Beyond
Oh, there's another quest. Wait. Oh, we teleported too far away, so it gave us a mission. So we're allowed to actually take down Takeda, because this is now the Tiger Cause mission. A candle dish. What am I going to do with your candle dish, my friend? Candle. Okay, thank you. It might have addressed Severing Spin before Split Stuff. I mean, Severing Spin is powerful, but it's not all omnipotent, right? I mean, also, I don't... I think there should always be one tool in the game that makes it simpler. So obviously nothing should be OP, but having something like the Severing Spin in that does make the game easier is, I think, fine, as there are people that will need it. Right? They will be very glad for it being in the game.
There's nothing more we can do here. We've no choice but to leave things to Takatsubo.
I mean, look at my whirlwind here. It's also a bit simple, isn't it? Okay, you show me your little goblin bud. Stand still. Oh, shitter. Paul's loved your review. Nice job. I usually don't do reviews because I just like to show you the game instead, right? Instead of making reviews. But I gotta get more in the habit of making them. Because I feel like I focus on other things than other reviewers. For me, the main question is just, will I enjoy myself playing the game, right? That's it. And will the average Jimothy Jebediah Jones enjoy it maybe as much as I do, and or not? That's like my main focus I'm looking at. It's on the top here. How do I get on the top? Probably from somewhere on the side. I mean, I don't think I can like do some jump and run to get on the tippity top now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What is that little side mission there, Chan? Gotta love it when you have like a three-way to go. Oh shit, there's another thing here too, Chan. There's another thing there too.
You'll die here.
I'm not gonna miss out on anything. That's the vessel. That's actually pretty good because we've been wearing vessel stuff. Look at this. So the vessel stuff has a lot of defense, while still providing like an amazing amount of everything. So we get vessel, waist guard, vessel, everything. We can go up the ladder. But where does the ladder lead us? The ladder lead us to the next area already, or should we go all the way around? So the ladder gets us down here to that demon, but that's not the plan, right? Because we can actually go around on the lower side as well, right here. Wherever that's going to bring us. But going to bring us to the same area or different? Imagine that arrow hitting you mid-air. so that you fall down into the cliff. Just let me check my node. The demon. Oh, he was ready to just pull you off this goddamn ledge, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, same location, chat, just the long way around. No, wait, there is... demon here. Oh my goodness. That happens when you just spam your one attack without fighting them. You almost get shirked. This would be back where we came from. This is what we would have not gotten. Chat. So nothing. We just did this for bonus loot. Okay. Actually, not only for bonus loot. No, here is... red spider lily. What does a red spider lily do? Probably just one of the many items that I have. We can go further up. And obviously we need to go down there to kill that demon at the bottom of the stairs. At the same time, I want to know where this gets me. Like, why are we going up here? Well, what is this doing for me, right? I'm not gonna let you ninja me down. Over and then down. So this would be for the thingy, and then we can kick the ladder down to fight the demon. Okay, I get it. Chat, see? We can go fight demon. Oh, that was a very powerful combo to get him down, right? Okay, now let's kill him. Make it easy, chat. Make it easy. Good find. Good find. Ninja taxed. Yes. Okay, I knew there was something useful here. Let me get my notepad up. 000148. Ninja taxed. Oh, someone died down here with me. Good. Now, after taking this gentleman down, we can go back up, ladies and gents. What do you think is your biggest struggle has been? I had a terrible time with the Blood Edge Demon because I farmed until 87 in the demo and didn't realize they spawned at your level. I killed the Blood Edge Demon at my level and it was fine. But I also used everything I had, so all my magic, all my everything, every single little bitty itty titty like available shred of power to really get him down. So did kill him, but it was definitely a tough fight. It wasn't like easy by no means. As it should be, right? So it should be a tough fight. It should exactly be the way it was. Yeah, the Blood Edge Demon is definitely the toughest challenge of the demo. Yeah, I need to get that chest piece that we, that chest that we have there. But how do I get over there from up here? Get higher? Oh, really? You didn't get me, let me go up there? That's bullshit. So the thing is, you can jump, dash, right? As you can see here. My assumption would have been I can actually get on the thingy with a jump, dash, right? Seems like I couldn't. Aha! Okay, we made it over, ladies and gentlemen. That allows me to get the chest now. More importantly, I could maybe get over to the other side because there is up here too. Not only this chest, there was also a different kind of area potentially here. Right. And we actually don't have a clue when we're supposed to be in this area. But there is something over here. One of our friends. Oh. Demon time! Where's this going to take me? I'm like, the thing is, I'm not sure if I'm just skipping the whole way we were supposed to get here different, right? I feel like we skipped a bunch of progress, or if this is like bonus progress, you know? Because we might have just simply skipped the whole area of the map that we actually had to go through. Yeah. I think we just did that, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of painstakingly going through other stuff. But yeah, you know, let's just skip over this, but that's not the... we need to get back. You say anything about Hades 2? We played Hades 2. We have a couple of Hades 2 streams, sir. We actually absolutely demolished it. If you look for a while back, we just did Hades after. I think we did 8 runs in a row where we 8 times killed Kronos. And I think we're we're like 1 or 2 runs away from actually finishing the game story-wise. Right?
Who's that?
Very good, very fun progress. Very good time with Hades. Illusory Dragon. Okay, 0, 1. It's just a rifle, and that's a heavyweight axe. Okay, so where do you go further after? Oh, wait. So does that mean we're actually supposed to go over the other side and this is just meant for bonus? Really? There's no way to go further here? That'd be weird. Or I'm just blind. Right? I mean, I'll come back to it. We'll investigate. Let's finish the rear approach. Open these gates to Gorbachev. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Magic summon. Bullied. Bullied. Look at that. You saw the ice chat? Right? Generally speaking, if you see a wall like this and you're asking yourself, man, it does seem like there's something behind. You just have to look for these tiny eyes. My problem is that I completely forget that these walls exist, right? So I literally played the first half of the game now without even knowing that there's a secret door. Because I could forget their existence, right? Just painful because these obviously have discoveries going on. Any onsen? Mr. Awasiwahima, first try. Thank you very much for your Prime Gaming subscription. Good to see you there. Appreciate it. Totally did not butcher your name. Totally not a terrible person. And there is a little Kodama here. So this seems to be the conclusion. This seems to be the fight, the boss fight, right? Because it's kind of like has this glowing point there. We got the... Let's do this one first and then discover what's behind. Is that now Takeda Shingen, or is this an enemy before Takeda?
The Takeda flag will fly above Hamamatsu come morning.
Honestly, the graphics of the game not too good, right? But the facial graphics very good.
Join me in my conquest, and Hamamatsu shall be yours. It seems our paths are at odds. Then you shall meet Ieyasu in the afterlife.
I wonder if we can use our skill to push him behind us versus a boss, chat. Oh, he's yokai now. We'll forget that. Cool design. First things first in every Nioh boss fight, get close. And figure out like what his red attack is like. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Hey, good fight. So first part, very easy. Second part, gonna go for a bit more dodges and probably through him and we're good. I mean, that wasn't too hard. We're not gonna go for him right away though, because I wanted to know what was behind this now, right? Because we had this door to open and then we have here a yokai. Ah, this is the, this is the part where we can open the door finally. Okay, good. Keep this healed timely for later. This is what we need for a quest because this is a Takeda Sake. And this will allow us to finish the Takeda quest. Okay, very good. I was one-shot him. Yeah, as I said, the boss fights are not hard in this game. I mean, they're, again, not easy, but that doesn't make them, you know, hard.
You yourself are a monk, yet you ally yourself with monsters.
Okay, if I get hit by that one, it's a bummer. And by that one too. No, I should have just dodged that one. The fly arounds are a bit something. Ay, 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 ay. So fight number 3 now. With fight number 3, we also have our thingy build back up. Very important, right? Ah, we should buff ourselves, sir. I completely forget the buffing. Magic to buff myself. Then we should unleash our archers, right, chat? Don't forget that you have your archers too. Oh my goodness. Hey chat, let's just get hit by every single hit because we're bad at the game. Oh, that's new? Now we should go living weapon form because we have him like... Oh no. I thought he couldn't grab me in that form. I was wrong. Heal. Oh my lord, I was just healing and that one stud away from winning. Ah, I made this. There's still the demo or the full game, Doge. This is the full game. However, this is the Tiger Cause mission, which is the last part of the embargo I can show you before the release tomorrow. But tomorrow 6 a.m. the game is getting released, so at least it's my 6 a.m. tomorrow. So we're going to finish the Tiger Cause. We're going to finish 100% of Region 1. And then we're pretty much ready for tomorrow as Region 2 is unlocked. But that means that I can also give you a very good functional build for the end of Region 1. So that makes me... Oh, wait, that was bad. It makes me very happy. That was so bad. So bad because we didn't deplete his stamina at all because we didn't have stamina in that fight. Oh no! Wow, we just screwed up everything. Oh my lord. Do we know how many regions are the full game? I'm not allowed to tell you, Dogi. I can tell you that the first region took 20 hours. I can tell you that some reviewers took 100 hours for their first playthrough. Now that could obviously mean that they suck, right? Because not every reviewer is actually good at the game. Could mean that there's actually 100 hours of meaningful content if you do everything. Because you gotta consider that a lot of the content is optional, like side missions, right? We did a couple of side missions that we didn't have to do. However, they were fun to do, so why would we not do them? This here was what I was talking about last time. We didn't get to really deplete his stamina. And this is not allowed to happen. I can't get hit by that. Oh my goodness. The easy hits, Chan. I didn't even have to dodge that one. I just had to run around that one. Dude, that was the damage blast that we wanted to see, Chan. Alright, what about NG+, NG+? There is NG+, Ghost Dab. It is absolutely worth it to actually do that. So the game is, again, not that hard. And once you actually get to NG+, that's where it really gets interesting, as always.
The Dakad are invincible.
What's your level now? I can show you. You're an NG. No. This is not NG+. This is a normal game.
Not since Kawanakajima.
This is region 1 still. The first region will take you 20 hours. And 20 hours is a rough estimate considering that, like, 20 hours if you 1 to 5 try your opponents. If you take longer, it's going to take longer. Surprise. Would have guessed.
The shogunate's grip on power was lost, and people were abandoned to the flames of war. The country needed a savior.
Can I open my door?
So, I raised my banners to become shogun. But disease and aging impeded my progress. I will not stop until this country is mine. And I grow impatient with my imminent death.
You're going to buy it? You should. Honestly, the game is going to be fun. If you're looking to waste some time, you're going to have good money invested.
Resolute, I hurried down my path. This old soldier lacks sufficient strength. I'm left with no recourse.
So Takeda Shingen started to go down.
Tokugawa with my cause. And fade away.
Because he didn't want to fade away, he started absorbing yokai stuff and go bonkers. Did I understand that correct? Beam, I'm playing a review copy. I'm cheating, you know? We learned enhanced style shift.
Lord Shingen sacrificed everything, even as he must have to Lord, but on well speak.
Samurai text +2. Nice. That's skill capacity up. That's going to be huge. We still miss a tiny Cuphead here. Now, after the Tiger cost, like, the whole time travel hits up again, right? So that's like what all the game is about. It's like time travel into this era, then time travel into that era, then time travel into this era. And then you're gonna, like, pretty much be time traveling around left, right, and center, right? Now, let's find our next, we just leave? Yeah, see, this would be the next area, chat. Or not really area. So this was the Warring State area, right? This is the Eternal Rift, and now this would be Haiyan. So, but I can't show you much of Haiyan, right? We're gonna just quickly go to a
This feels familiar.
shrine so we can teleport back to our old area.
Is Mount Kurama. And that was a great Tengu. Although something seemed gravely amiss.
Samurai skill text increased to 17. That's amazing because now we can take another ability. I can add defense mastery to what we're doing. We get Unshakable, Roaring Dragon Deflect, Resilient Art. I kind of want to try out Resilient Arts and see how they play. Together with defense mastery. Good. Oh, we get another 4 here. Lingering Spirit, Vital Spirit. Killing Requiem. Enhanced. Unleash an attack in the vicinity when performing a style shift. Applies arts proficiency acceleration to yourself when switching to samurai style, or ninjutsu acceleration when switching to ninja style. Unleash an attack in the vicinity when performing a style shift. Not really. Counts as your action and allows you to use summoning seals. Nah. I mean, can I use attack mastery 1 and 2 together? Is that it? You know, simple as cake. Chad? Okay, so now we have to go back to the Warring State area because we have missed our little Kodama here. Do you think when the next update drops you will cover Grim Dawn? Nope. Low. I'm sorry. Grim Dawn is too old for me to enjoy. Now, I'm not saying Grim Dawn is bad, right? It's just too old for me to enjoy. Personally. We missed one Cuphead. Oh! He's here. Who would have guessed? So if I now go for this... 6 out of 6, we got it, Chad. Damn, we got it all. There's another quest that popped up here, though. The Great Shogun of the Heian era, though. Because after I finished the quest in the Heian, there's a side quest that pop up. Interesting. So doing side quests will pop up stuff in the main area. I just remember these stupid umbrellas being absolutely annoying, aren't they, Chad? You know what? Here, take these. What are you gonna do now, huh? Umbrella. Head to the temple with ties to Minamoto Yoromato. Jawohl. Say so. Oh, oh. Cool. Whoa, whoa, okay. You come the hell down here. You just went bam, 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 bam. Did not expect that much damage from you with that hit. Still gonna like clear these out because otherwise they're gonna make the fight worse. Got it. That guy wasn't meant to be hard. But he didn't actually have anything to do with the quest, right? Not directly.
The hall is in shambles.
Because this is here the quest line for the temple. Was loot here last time? No. Did you know that you can continue to use the enhanced martial arts if you like the heavy attack with martial arts attack? What do you mean? The swingy? This one? Or what are you talking about? Be more precise. Okay. Now we made an offering here. And now we can go. And we can finally use all the spirit veins. Chat. Ladies and gentlemen, now we can finally use all the spirit veins. Did you try the camera settings for distance? I did actually forget that it exists. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I know there was one, but I forget. Here, camera settings, right? Yeah. You can make the camera distance here. To see a bit more. I mean, it's not like that looks horrible without, but you're correct. It does actually help. I kind of forget about it. It actually is an option.
Sometimes Lord Yoritomo, God, and I am willing to do well. I must.
Okay, so that quest also done. Let's see if we found some new equipment pieces, chat. I have no new spear, but I could upgrade my current spear. I mean, we got the Hanzo's Demon Spear, but that's only a blue one. Mine is like a. No, I'm gonna stick with the Perps one here. New bows though. We get the Brave Demon Hunter helmet. We need 11 strength for this. It would make me stronger though, so we're probably gonna use it, right? We get the Karas 160, but it would bring us down vastly in toughness. But it gets the weight down a lot, so I guess it's fine. We can bring the toughness up and the weight up, so that should be good. In general, makes us a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, it's fine. Looking hot. Let's get all the stuff that we've been missing, chat, now. I don't, by the way, did anyone notice when the spirit veins get unlocked? Because I've been like trying to look what kind of moment causes these spirit veins. I think it's like when we killed the end boss, right? Because we finally got ourselves the Kongo Yisho, right? We might actually use him over Kusanagi, finally. But I think now that we have him unlocked... Yeah, when I... This one get unlocked when I finish the big crucible? Are you sure? When we can finally, after all this time, interact with this. After all this time. Can finally break through. No, we needed the tiger. That was after I killed Takeda Shingen then. Chat. What does this give me? Deadly Eye. Write that down. 0226. Okay, now next one. We can still not open this one, see? The Spirit Vein can still not be popped open. We can also not get this one, so we're still missing the Guardian Spirit for this. But we can open up this one now. So we can still not go to all of them. Ladies and gentlemen. But to most of them. By the way, quick question, chat. Who of you has actually watched the review that we put out on YouTube? And if you did you like it? Because I'm still trying my hand on actually putting out reviews as well for games, right? Usually I like to make guides, right? I don't do many opinion pieces, but I feel like I should do some more opinion pieces. See it yet? Drew, do me a favor later if you have time. Because we're trying to get better, get gooder. Okay, a ninja lock and a bullhead cross spear. Ooh. Well, that was useful, right? You know what the problem now is, though? In this area, I was missing no chests. No. I get all the chests. Yes. 100% done. First area is still missing 2, but that's probably behind him, so that doesn't count. That area done. This area is also missing 2, but we can't go for the Spirit Vein. Okay, that Spirit Vein is not happening. This Spirit Vein is happening, though. Just a humble request, chat. After today's stream is done, you might consider checking out that review for this game. To just see how we're doing on the review front. God, Jesus Christ. Meanie. Okay, there's a Crucible Wraith behind this, chat. Gobbled him up. Oh, a demon in crab form. Oh yeah, we can definitely go back to the sanctuary as well. I have not forgotten about that, my friend. Thank you for putting it in my forefront of my mind. Archer's robe. And Fortitude 2. Ah, there we go. 0 to 29. Okay. Oh, Eternal Rift has a Hell's Bells on. Yeah. So Archer's robe. Defense plus 11. Not bad. For the Bullheaded Spear, we can change the stats. Ah, Chad. Very important. This is a star weapon. Okay? The star items are the ones where you can change the stats for, if you then so feel like it, right? So I could decide, hey, I would like this to be, you know. I need to selection settings. I need to register as favorite because that locks it. So it's not going to get destroyed now. Is there another spirit vein that we're missing? Zoom out. Can still not go for the upper one here. So that one is still... Ah, here. No. This one we interacted with earlier. So there's still the quest here. We got to bring him the Takeda Shingen thing. What does he give us? So? I got a Shingen fan. And a ninja log. And portrait of Takeda Shingen. So... Okay. The +1 and higher is the gear that you can change their stats and mean you get perfect stat on it, God Spike. I'll have to look that up. Thought the star ones were the ones where you could change stats on. Skill management. Okay, we got Fortitude... No, what we got? Ah, here. We get Fortitude 2. And a Deadly Eye increases damage dealt by ranged attacks. Not really using this. We got the Illusory Dragon. Increase the amount of damage dealt to an enemy afflicted with status ailments by 12 when attacking with shadow arts, ninjutsu, or of a different element. Okay, but Fortitude 2 increases life by 100. I mean, to have or not to have, right? I mean, I'd rather increase my attack, but... it is what it is. So let's go back to the Eternal Rift then, finally. Because we can break open some spirit veins here, right? The title of the review video was the last one we posted, Jermaine. It's literally called Review. So upstairs, I think it's the spirit. No, is the spirit vein here? Outside? Or upstairs? I'm pretty sure it's showing me a spirit vein here. In the basement? Is there a basement? Behind the wall? Yeah, but I cannot, you know, get behind the wall. As it seems. There should also be a spirit vein down here. Uh-huh. Did I just there I missed it in the corner. I missed it in the corner, chat. That what we came for. So we're gonna go up again. Open these gates, Mr. Gorbachev. We're going down again. Wait, but I must get up there. Why can I not get up there, or am I just blind? But there must be something there. It's just not like jumping down, right? So we're gonna get to that somehow. How are we supposed to get to that? So like it's blocking me. I cannot get to that point. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bump the brightness of the game up so I can actually see what the cluck is happening there. Because right now it's just so dark that I don't see anything. Okay, you're forcing my hand, Nioh. Basic game settings. Visuals. Screen brightness. I mean, obviously you gotta walk on this route. This is like, this makes sense. But what then? Ah, there's another route. Okay. That's just extremely dark. That you can barely see, because why not? So dark, yeah, and it's totally not annoying to do this over and over and over and over again. Right? 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 Okay, Defleciton Expert, ladies and gentlemen. It's like definitely something you don't want to miss out on. Now we still get to find out in the other house where we had that spirit vein, right? So we did this one. Congratulations, Dunzo. Then we can actually look at our item because we get this special item, select value plus on the cross spear. No, not the cross spear. The sort by type, sort by level. So we get the bullheaded spear. So I can not enhance this because I don't have the soul cores, right? I wonder, soul extraction on these gives you still the soul extraction on these gives you also the yellow. Bullheaded spear. I can make this higher level now, right? Make this level 66, chat. That would make it a lot of damage.
Do come again.
Okay, but we still need to get the... Oh, he's actually here after beating him. Clan battles. During clan battles, each clan is allied members are separated into red and white camps. There's your answer, chat. Do we have clan battles? We have clan battles. Right? You can pledge to get some stuff. What do we want? We want damage taken while attacking, damage taken, melee damage, max arrows. Touch legions.
Be careful. This
So-
place.
Now we need to find out where was the thingy here, Chan. So there's supposed to be a spirit vein here, correct? But where is that spirit vein? Oh wow, there's a dark wall that I can walk around. Jesus Christ. I have just never seen that in the darkness. I feel so obscenely stupid. At least there was nothing interesting in there, so nothing gained, nothing lost, right?
I expect on.
There's a quest for me too. Illustration, Guardians. Saito Fuku.
On Nioh map doth in.
Ah, we got the Way of the Omnio Adept. We get that one, and he's probably gonna give us the Way of the Warrior Adept, right? Yeah, the Way of the Warrior. So I can do these now to get cool loot, because they're all the 3 trainers. And at the beginning of the game, you get the Way of the Warrior, Way of the blah, all of that, right? And now you can do your battle scrolls. So now we can do Way of the Warrior, and it actually gives us like really good gear. So last time this was insane what it actually get us from a defensive standpoint. It was really very defensive, right? Let's see how hard Adept is. Probably super easy. For us experienced gamers. All that cleared out. Okay. There's literally nothing left. We're getting all the valuables, all the stuff, chat, every single Kodama, every single little discovery. I mean, I'm really proud of this. I'll tell you that much for free. We actually found everything. And it's definitely what we're gonna do with Region 2 as well, correct? How many regions does Region 2 have? So we got here 37, 66. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regions, right? Plus whatever 8 in the middle, right? Plus whatever else is being shown. Golden chest is like we need another spirit guardian for that to make our way in. Will the demo carry over from the... Yeah, the demo progress will carry over. So play as much demo as you want soon. You should definitely just demo away and don't feel bad about it. Okay? Okay, what else do we have? We have the Edo era. So we got Takeda's 4 Heavenly Kings, chat. Defeat all formidable enemies. That is a side quest that we got now for finishing this. We got Groans of the Valley, right? Yeah. Okay, I want to know Takeda's Heavenly Kings, right? Gotta figure out some things. By the way, before the release tomorrow, we should also get you like a little guide with all the important things. In region number 1 that you can actually absolutely not miss out on. I wanted to try something out. Ah, we can do this, chat. Do you see how I turned him around? So this is usually how we just fight. It's silly when you just jump attack them, right? But hey, if it works, it works. Good. Number one down.
A talent like yours could see you as one of the four vassals, or even a vice general. It is a pity, truly.
Just been one because there should be more.
I, the master of tactical retreats, will not lose again so easily.
How many arrows are there? More than two? Oh, it's him. It's the guy that was weird last time. The guy where we're not allowed to go empty against, because then he's just going to... Okay, now let's finish him. We like bullied him enough. So his 4 heavenly kings are just 4 of the human dudes that we've fought against already. I guess it's okay. We'll take it. I mean, it's gonna give you like a super loot boost, right? Game looks like shit and animations look like from 2005. That is absolutely not true, sir. I mean, the game does look not, you know, the most current, but you're exaggerating. Unless you haven't gamed around 2005, like, you know, unless you don't actually know how games look. Shit. That was damage I shouldn't have taken. These 2 levels. Mr. Gator, I hope you're okay, because your memory doesn't seem to hold up very well. Should probably get an Alzheimer's test. I've this morning actually watched a game from PlayStation 2, Metal Gear Solid. That looks like a PlayStation 2 game. Okay, so our heals have to hold for all 4 enemies. Interesting. So I just gotta play like, you know, my life depends on it, because it does. Now I understand the severity of the challenge, right? Because we are forced to... one heal. Oh, that was bad. Oh, there's one thing we haven't actually tried out. And that would be, how good the charge attack is. This one here. I should try that one out again.
Could see you as one of the four vassals, or even a vice general. Just a pity, truly. I, the master of tactical retreats, will not lose again so easily.
And now we're just gonna pummel him and keep our heals like for the other guy, right? But if he's the third, he's the second, right? And the other general is the third. The horse guy should be the fourth then, but that would be weird. The horse guy in this area, right? You know about the 90 gear cheese in the Pels area, Donkey? No, I haven't heard about it.
You resist even my fittest of blows. Well
Tell me
done.
more. Not that I want to do it, but it's always good to know about cheeses. I personally don't use these kind of exploits, but it's like, how do I say this? It's like some people enjoy doing this, so you might as well give them the option. Oh, we went all in, Chad. Because we almost had him there. Oh, nice. We actually had him with one combo. Okay, now we can... For Jiffy. See, like this would have been really bad if he hit me with that. Let's keep fresh for the final challenge. By now here, delete him with this without taking another point of damage. Then we get like all the heals and the living weapon for the final boss. Okay, so let's see who the final now is. What are we expecting, Shan?
My lord.
Ah, see, I told you the horse won. Horse one is technically not that hard because he's a one-trick pony. God, heard it right. No! 6 remain. That one needs to be... No! No! It's technically the easiest, but we blew it, chat. We blew it. Okay, this is a cool challenge. Getting all 4 bosses in a row. I like that.
Please stand back, my lord. I, Nightclaw Master Toyo, shall crush any who oppose you.
It's obviously sad to always redo all 4 fights. Wait, let's do this. Ja, mein Mädchen, was kann ich für dich tun? Nein, kann ich nicht. Ja, das ist schön. Vielleicht dürfte ich später, wenn der Tag läuft, eine kleine Schokolade. Doch. Ja, das ist herzlichen Glückwunsch. Warum fragst du dann mich? Dann kann ich aber jetzt nicht wissen, ob er es wirklich gesagt hat oder sie es einfach nur erzählt. Bist du sicher? Ich bin der Mann mit den roten Haaren. Ja. Jetzt habe ich gewonnen.
A talent like yours can see you as one of the 4 vassals.
Nehmt euch eine kleine.
Pity, truly. I, the master of tactical
$110 is not worth it, no offense. I mean, I pay 70 for the game. I'm not sure where you're paying 110 for this, so... Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can do this versus him. Damn. Wait. Oh, you healed that much? Bullshit. Human opponents are just literally like a patience game. You just need to walk backwards, heavy attack. Right? Since your first heavy attack will always hit. I could just walk.
You resist.
Oh, we'll just get that done.
Well done. Let me remind you as to why I am called a demon.
Wow, we actually staggered him that early. Ow. No! Pretty. Yeah. Yikes. Those last hits we shouldn't have not taken, Chan. So we're going with one heal into the final boss fight. I guess it's gonna be fine. Who's gonna play really good against the Horseman? Okay, no heals. Chan, Horseman. We get living weapons, so it should be fine technically. Oh my goodness, and screwed it up. Yep. Let's do this one here where we just walk backwards and then just do the heavy attack. He's refusing police brutality. Alright, the samurai was a joke compared to this, right? I like how the actual, like, wind goes through his defense, right? Ah, here, last percent of HP, let's make it faster. We got him down, so might as well just bully the shit out of the rest of him. We're gonna fill these back up, so I guess it's fine. Good. I honestly, like, failing here might be one of the best things in the game, because if you, like, this mission just gives you loot beyond belief, right?
I, the master of tactical retreats, will not lose again so easily.
One, two, whoop. One, two, oh, shit. Whoa. He wasn't having it, chat. He was like, nah, we're not gonna play this game where you just poke me the whole time. Nah, he was in for retaliation. Oh, we can like make this shorter. Save ourselves time. So we can fight the actual interesting battles, right? Good, now we got this.
Well done.
Okay, we're gonna buff our strength.
Let me remind you of the one I have called a demon.
Yeah, that was so greedy. Because if he had me there, it would have been like super dead. No, we had him so good. Ah!
Please stand back, my lord.
No game comes even close to GTA 6, but you know that GTA 6 is not a Souls-like game. It's gonna probably have some very boring gameplay loop. Sorry, I'm like, I just never understand how people are so excited for GTA 6 because I cannot see GTA having an any way interesting gameplay loop. Just gonna be like a vast, cool world, yeah, sure. The actual gameplay loop of GTA. This has never been interesting. Might just be me. Sincerely, a GTA hater. I never understood the interest in the game. You know? Boom. Yeah, I'm expecting like a cool reward at the end of this, Chad. You know what? If you're gonna do this, we can play this game with two people, Chad. Right? If he's gonna be like a dick face about dodging or blocking all the time, we're gonna do that.
Yours can see you as one of the four vassals, or even a vice general. It's truly.
I, the master of tactical retreats, will not lose again so easily.
That is bullshit. I was so away from getting that. Ay. Okay. Drew Mans, I saved you, don't worry.
Please stand back, my lord.
Why didn't you attack from a range from these guys? Because because it's gonna have me like utterly giga bored if I do that the whole time. So yeah, obviously I could just I could just do this here. The whole fight. But it's gonna have me like utterly giga bored to do that. And we need to get to the interesting fight. So sure, I could do this, and I can just summon my lads here, and then we can keep pummeling him, right? There's a lot you could do with this, and then just from the archers again. And usually that's why I'm trying to like use my archers and everything early, so we have this out of the way, and we can then just focus on the actual interesting fight.
A talent like yours could see you as one of the four vassals, or even a vice general. Just pity, truly. I, the master of tactical troops, will not lose again so easily.
The real challenge will be maintaining my heals throughout the second demon. And this is, by the way, again, complete optional content, chat. So if you want to do this, right, you don't have to. Killing these guys here multiple in a row is just... for the people that are looking for that bonus challenge. Oh, gone. I still feel like you shouldn't be able to allow to heal like that. Maybe that high stance is just better for this fight. Okay, I accept that high stance might be it, Chan. You know, usually I don't swap stances very much. Just not required.
You resist even
Right?
the fiercest of blows.
But I accept that for this one it might be.
Let me remind you as to why I am called.
Oh my goodness. On the second swing! On the second swing! Ah. I would never expect to get hit there. On the second swing, Chan. Okay, as we said, let's try to speed this up here. So first we're gonna spam him with ninja style, then we're gonna go for the upper poking and see if that actually speeds it up too. I mean, these are obviously just like a patience exercise, right? What helps, by the way, against this guy is if you use a different weapon, aka if you go for the... Oh, he's blocking that, hmm? Yeah, take this. You annoying. Okay, get that. Let's go for the upper one, which is we needed to go down. Come here. AI's learning, dude, always. I mean, they do change their weapon position, right? Oh, that's a first. No, that's a first versus him. What does he have a chicken leg for an arm? Or him or the other dude?
Please stand back, my lord. I, Nioh, shall crush any who oppose you.
Okay, as long as you're in that stance, we can just jump him. Don't use this one here particularly often, but it's actually really strong. Because it hits like twice. So you hit like in the one spin and then in the other spin. That's where the damage comes from. Drew, thank you for gifting New Moon Joe a subscription, Drew. Appreciate that. Joe, congratulations. Technically, you're trying to get like behind him when you're doing this. Because if you manage to get behind him, then you do more damage. At some point, I'll have to check my equipment here, chat, because we've picked up so much equipment by now. It's crazy.
I, the master of tactical tricks, will not lose again so easily.
I think we found the secret cheat code versus him, Chan. He got smarter. The interesting part is you can like get this one done in the backswing, right? I don't even have to be close to him. Okay, I guess we get the cheat code attack for this. Broke the AI, ladies and gentlemen.
You resist even my fittest of blows. Well done.
Okay, same. We want to.
Let me remind you as to why I am called the demon.
Okay, wait, get them out. Yeah. Shit. What's that attack? Wow, we're just really risky on the road today, Chan. Definitely went there for a few attacks that should have gotten me hit, right? We got that one. Okay, 4 heals, ladies and gentlemen. 4 heals for the last fight. We could take one right now, but nah, let's just go full in, right? We get the bonus attack. What about you? 67, and this is like a level... I don't remember what it was. Okay, we got this. Nice. Let's go. That's a good one. I did a few risky moves there, but we had him like close to stagger multiple times, so I decided if... Oh, wow. Wait, Takeda at the end too? Okay, now we gotta rethink our strategy for this one. Oh, that's crazy. So this is Takeda Shingen's 4 generals plus Takeda Shingen himself. Okay. Ooh, we almost had him, right? We almost had him in the whole letdown. I mean, that was a really good combo that we unleashed on him. Holy moly. Yeah, if we only had a potion, that would have been great. That's cool. The crazy part is, can you even get out of this? Right? This is my question. Like, if you would just now decide, hey, so that was good, but I'm kind of like, I'm cool, right? The challenge was enough. I wonder if you're now stuck until you have it beaten. Got an elixir? No, wasn't my elixir at 0? I looked. Yeah, 1 left. Well, unfortunate. I mean, I also didn't have to go for ninja mode because we actually had him like really good under control. So there was technically no reason for me to go for ninja mode. I just wanted to play it safe, right? Oh wait, we got the cheat code. I remember. I remember we had the cheat code. Okay, we had one. Well, I looked and I thought I had 0. Oh, well, that's good to know. But still, that doesn't answer my question as, could I flee, chat, if I wanted to flee? Oh, bullshit. Interesting part about doing this is that it just fills up my spirit, right? So we figured out we're not allowed to lose a single heal when we're in the fights against the humans, because the humans are The humans are technically the easiest to kill without taking a single damage of life. So we gotta be better.
Even my fittest of blows.
You can open the map and TP out. Actually, you can't, as you can see here.
Let me remind you as to why I am called demon.
No! I was so good in the damage department that I just didn't want to let go. Oh my lord. No, no, no. It looks like when you kill a boss, you get free heal, and when you do a boss, you get free heal. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, do this, we do this, we do that, we do this. I'm a bit out of focus, Chad. I'm a bit out of focus. But I'm loving the challenge. This is the hardest it has been so far, ladies and gentlemen. Spamming enemies with that feels just so good. I wonder if we should use the come on, brain saying the living weapon more often.
I, the master of tactical retreats, will not lose again so easily.
Look out. Okay, Horse Warrior next, John. We're with 8 heals here. Oh, not Horse Warrior next. Him next. Mm-hmm. That's so greedy. That was greedy. Yeah, that wasn't more. Got it. Okay. Nice with 4 at least, chat. With 4. It's not bad, it's not good, but we can do it. Goal will be now versus him to get like a few pokes in early, so as soon as he spawns, you get a... It usually breaks him when you do that. Okay, cha. Smooth, smooth. The smoothest we've had it. 5 heals for Takeda. Still, he's gonna be one hell of a challenge because that dude is just not easy. Fuck. No. Ah, he's so hard. Reese, thank you for the 47 centuries of support. Reese, so good to see you there. Pleasure to have you with us, partner. Hope you're doing well. I think we didn't have to go for living weapon form in the finale there against the horseman. It probably would have been better to not go for it. You know, see, like, I wondered if I go for the stamina breaker here with the ninja stuff, and then I jump onto him with the human stuff, I could probably get to a position where we get him broken very easily. Okay, so this was the most heals we've ever had, and we still failed against Takeda because it's like harsh to keep the aggro on him.
pity, truly. I, the master of tactical tricks, will not lose again so easily.
Okay, goal here too. Let's try to get his stamina low to then be able to swap over to the animal. Wow. I lost my mojo, chat. I find it very uncool that you do that, sir. You can restore living by consuming yellow crystals from your inventory, the one they give a Rita. Yeah, I know, but I have never used that. So I'm a purist, sir. I just rarely use anything out of my stash. If that makes sense. But I'll just beat things by the grit of my teeth. But you're correct. We should definitely have those actually bound on some kind of shortcut because it would have been smart to do that.
Well done.
I will fully agree. Chat, are we getting souls for everything? Because I feel like we're getting more and more, almost had him there, chat. Only 3? Yeah, we get souls for this. I'm at 413,000 now. I started with 100k, chat, and I still can't leave this area, which is the crazy part. So am I just forced to play until I'm now OP? Okay, we bugged him because usually he's always riding around. What do we press so hard, chat? Because if we press like really hard there, as we did, right, we are able to pretty much just have him locked into that form. And I think that was like the best way how to clear this out now, right? We're down to 1 heal. This is basically easy mode. There are other weapons with better. I think we have it ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend. That was pretty greedy in the end, but I think it was well worth it. Okay, waiting for the next boss, Chad. Waiting for the 5th general. So that just gave us 400,000 Amrita, Chad. I mean, seriously? Whatever. I'll take it. Oh, fantastic. I mean, that was a very good stagger where we restored the living weapon and we could just instantly go, right? There's the moment where shit just hit the fan. Okay, so for this quest, you're pretty much getting the Mirage Axe, right? Which is a level 57 weapon, which is nice. This is meant for level 51, just FYI, guys. I am level 67, but the thing is, with the stuff that we have gotten here right now, we can now just level up to 72. So that gave me a level another 5 levels. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, I guess this is also the time where we can end it now. We are ready for Region 2, chat. We did everything you can do in Region 1. We really knocked out every single thing. I think with everything we've learned, though, we'll be making you a little guide where we talk about what is possible, what can we do, what can we pull off. Like an early build guide pretty much talking a bit about Spear and how well that went. This is not the demo, no sir. This was the release already. However, only as much as I am allowed to show you of the set release. But I'm also done for now. After this, I'll be back tomorrow. We have the review dropped on YouTube if you're unsure if you should or should not buy. We have also the early start guide and some damage improvement. Plus, we will get you even more, okay? So thank you very much for coming, watching, lurking, chatting, hopefully enjoying. This was a great, good fun, and I hope to all see you tomorrow again for the full release. I'll be there, straight up Region 2. I'll show you every single point, and I can't wait.